couldn't follow our distorted old rubric. I tried so hard to be the one who improves it, but the harder I fought, the worse we got. I got lost and I let my morals get diluted. A gamma strike can end a life, but still my gamma falls like endless cannon balls. The sounds echo back and haunt my dreams and taunting me, telling me that I'm the one who will be sentenced today. How did my own code get so fragile and fluid? Isn't it obvious that my conscience has bruises? I just wanna come clean, but don't you see? My hands are tied by an institution in ruins. All the weight on my shoulder replaced by monsters. Your face in the mirror, I barely know her. I became a foot soldier who swings for the ones that hold power. A gamma strike can end a life, but still my gamma falls like endless cannonballs. The sounds echo back and haunt my dreams. They're taunting me, telling me that I'm the one who will be sentenced to a lifetime of nightmares.
Hi, everybody. It's been a while. So, I wanted to say my hellos. Welcome to, well, a solo chat for now. And more of like an update as well. So, I came back. I officially am back on streaming on Twitch again. Though I still have some things to say, and again, not really my forte to say, but I just want to say like a big how do I say this? Hello and welcome to the simple chat. So, what am I gonna do here? Well, I'll tell you. Well, it's just me just talking for like a few minutes or possibly an hour because I just want to give you guys an update on what's going on. I'll be keeping the VOD here because tomorrow I'm still going to be doing a game. I'm testing out if this thing is still going to handle it because I'm not really sure if this thing can actually handle doing streams. As you possibly can tell from my voice that I am not doing great. I sound sick and I have to like do this type of talks, and you guys might be wondering what the heck happened to me. Was I away? Was there something happened? Not really. If you guys really checked my Twitter page, hang on, let me just show my thing in the screen real quick. I just want to try to keep entertaining as soon as I'm like here. I have been like away for like a long time, and it wasn't really fun for me. This hasn't been one of the best starts in this year. I wanted to do a Just Chat with Frost during the time when I originally planned on like doing a Just Chat with Frost originally. But as I've said, it wasn't really fun for everybody. It wasn't really the best start or near the end of 2025 for me. It wasn't even the best, but I would still say it happened. If you guys were keeping up on my Twitter, I've been at least trying to maintain or like update a few of you guys. So, what originally happened was, hang on, let me just show it in the camera over here in the screen. If you guys are looking this right now, it says, my PC died to decide the game end itself, and I won't be back on doing stuff until it's fixed. I had already decided to buy a new PC. So nothing's for me for like streaming or short clips bids. Sorry buds for letting you guys know of this. It wasn't really a big thing for me, but it happened. But at the same time, it wasn't really a big deal for me. Like, I still tried my best to like cover as much as I can. But yeah, I still call this Twitter, but if you guys want to be like the actual technical terms, then we can go with X. So what I've been doing in the last few months when I saw stream altogether, well, I tried my best to like get this prepared or recover. I did lost a lot of progress, but it was fine. So what am I gonna do later? I just wanna say that again, I really am sorry that I really sound like this. I'm really sick. Well, I'm still gonna be doing games tomorrow, and not really a big issue for me. I just really don't feel what I should say because 2026 was a really weird start for me. It wasn't easy, it wasn't fun, but it could be better. During those days when 2025 was gonna be like a really fun thing, I could have done better. I should be better. Yet, we reached the part where I'm just here, just existing, doing absolutely nothing. Felt hopeless. But at the same time, it took the time for me to like recover what I did. Remember what I've done before. remember what I can do or what can I, well, recover while I'm not having a pixie or even repairs for this. So, what's happening to me is that I will be doing more games, well, time to time. I'm still gonna be editing for a few of my friends. I will be trying to do like these type of chats sometimes. Though it's gonna be just me. I've decided that I should do like more simple chats over games. But you guys might see me like stream some games alongside with my besties like JD and Frost. And if there's actually a possibility, then I could be even more creative with this one and just start doing a little bit more art streams again. But I can't really promise on anything because I really don't know what to do. So from the heart, all I can say is it was really easy for me when 2025 was not really the easiest for me. The worst one was literally the start of August and September, where a flood happened and most of my. I'm okay, by the way, guys. We've recovered. It wasn't really fun, but at least for the most times, things could be better. I still managed to like go to Comiket in October because Comiket is where a local Filipino convention that is known for comics. I mean, from the name, comics. Like all of the local comic book artists, even some artists from America. I did manage to like take a picture on a few of them. And then we reached up until December. Unfortunately, if you guys were updated on my December on my recent posts, the reason why I was not really doing great in December, it was actually one of the most saddest Decembers I ever had because it was during the time when my grandpa had to be hospitalized and he was having a hard time and he was not really doing great. And I'm so sorry that I sound like a little bit, I'm tearing up right now, but I really don't want to talk about this again. But I just want to like update you guys that it just happens sometimes. Oh, there's my Ko-Fi. I'll let you guys know about that one. So when I was away, December wasn't the best things I could have done. Because, well, it could have been one of the best Christmas for everybody. Actually, during October, I didn't even plan on like meet up with a few of my friends in the internet space. Shout out to a few of them. But I unfortunately didn't meet. Also during that time again as well, Janaru or Jonah Oji was visiting the Philippines and I wanted to take the chance on meeting him, but coincidentally, during the time when he was visiting the Philippines, it was my birthday, and my birthday, unfortunately, I had to celebrate it with my family. So I let Frost take over. And also, my sister was sick, so we didn't even continue on with the walk, so we had to go somewhere locally. It wasn't fun. So, after that, when I was planning on more things to do, I tried to do more self discovery. I started working out, try to make sure that I put myself in the best shape before I start working again, or possibly get work. And then, even though I've already finished college last year, I still felt hollow. It almost feels like I felt nothing. Because December, that was a time when I tried to do something because my again, my grandpa was not doing good. He was, unfortunately, was not doing great, all I can say, and he was a really good fighter when it comes to like these type of health hazards. He was one of my best grandpas I ever had. And I really wish that maybe I could have gotten a chance at least say goodbye before he passed. So I the reason why he was hospitalized for like almost 3 weeks. We didn't plan on staying there for like 3 weeks because there were so many tests, so many procedures that we had to deal with. He was still not doing great. And when we were talking towards the near end, we were happy that he's already out of the hospital. We celebrated. We had fun. But not long after that, he wasn't doing great at all. We were waiting for the other results. And when the results came in, he was already diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And it wasn't fun when I heard the results, but I kept it secret. When everything was okay, we celebrated our Christmas, even though that Christmas wasn't really the easiest Christmas to deal with. But Grandpa was so sharp. He did his best. He kept smiling. He kept fighting. And his mind always wants to say, one more year. One more year. He was one of the badasses I ever met. It really wasn't easy when I was dealing with it. We called in a nurse. We gave him his oxygen. We gave as much as we can. The best time he could have. I even provided him his favorite foods, even though he can't really eat that much anymore. But the one thing I will never forget is that he always smiled, no matter how hard the life was. So, when I was with Luna in her condominium, helping her out for her packing, because I was just really busy during that time, and I got one of my friends announced that they officially repaired this PC of mine. And when I received the news, I was so happy. I was ecstatic. But then I could receive a call from Dad that later that day, 3 a.m., 3:31 a.m., he finally passed. His pulse was already gone. The nurse told me that he was counting down his oxygen levels. His oxygen levels were slowly drowning, and what Grandpa did was like did two really strong breathing, and it wasn't easy. It really wasn't. So when I looked at him, me and my sister went with the decision that we get to go home instantly, helping Dad, because we were more worried about him than Grandpa. And I chose to be there for Dad, but my emotions were not great. And when I received the news, I saw his body in the bed. He looked peaceful. I've never been so happy to see him finally going to sleep with no more pain. His mind was sharp, but his body could not handle it anymore. I'm so glad I got to get those moments with him. When we did the funeral thing, like the waking and just being there with Grandpa, I always played his favorite song, which is Mona Lisa. I even used his picture with me and him as like a reminder that he will always be my inspiration. Fun fact, actually, he was one of my main motivators and inspiration that I get to become a voice actor. Despite I get to voice for like a few projects or locally here, I still feel very, very proud on how much I do the voice acting bits. Even if they're just small projects. I never been so honored to have such a good supporter. But I will always remember that my grandpa will always be my first supporter, no matter what. His first thing about me was always saying, "My beloved child, you were always seen as an actor. No matter how hard I see you, you will always be an actor in my eyes." He was very hopeful towards me being an actor. And I could not be more proud that he was saying that, despite that I was very uneasy on those type of things. Though it hardly makes a count on him being my number one supporter. So in January 3, actually January 7, when it was literally a few days his birthday was about to hit, he passed. I just wish that maybe he could have at least reached his birthday. And at least by the end, when the waking was already done, we prayed that may his soul be able to find ever-loving peace. So it wasn't really easy for me to like get over on so many things. I saw my family and how many times I have to deal with, and the timing of my friend's passing was coincidental when his mom was also a thing. I took it upon my hands and like starting commissions and even announcing my Ko-Fi, because I wanted to at least support my family and my friend. So I dedicated. If you guys are looking at the chat right now, and you're looking at the screen right now with the chat, you can look at my Ko-Fi. You can donate to me, and all of the proceeds will going towards my friend and paying off the funeral bills. We're almost done with paying off the funeral bills, by the way. I'm not really paying the full thing here though, but I'm just paying like a handful of it because we had so much help from our friends, our family, and every single supporter that my grandpa had. And all you guys giving me like my condolences, best wishes, and really just cheers me up as much as I can because my morale wasn't really doing great. And unfortunately, though, I don't want to say this is a negative thing, by the way. One of my supporters decided to call it a refund on my thing, and I decided to like get to pay back on the refund, but it did cost more than I expected because it actually added a refund fee. So please. There's like a little bit of like a trickling on the goal. Like we only have like 87%. So please. But I'm not really forcing you guys to like donate to me. I'm gonna be closing down this goal once February hits, and once we hit the goal, I'll be sending the rest of the the proceeds towards my funding for the funeral bills and my friend. I'm so sorry. I still feel a little bit teary up on my grandpa because he was one of the best supporters I could ever ask for. He always listened to me whenever I had those ramblings with some things. And I always see him as this sharp but always giving me advice. One thing I will never forget about my grandpa is that this is like one thing during dinner, which was I was like having a chat with one of my friends with using my phone. But he saw me while I was using my phone when we were eating dinner. He caught me about it and I was in the wrong. I should have like enjoyed dinner with the family while not always using my phone. I should be a little bit more uh considerate. I'm sorry that I sound like a little bit teary up, but so what is gonna happen to me? Again, I will be doing another 6 hour live stream of me doing a game or playing a game. And tomorrow I will be doing a 6 hour live stream just to raise some funds to like pay off some funeral bills and also pay off my friend because the one thing that my grandpa always likes doing is at least give something back towards anybody, no matter how small or big. He always has a big heart on helping. So might as well do the same. So please, if you guys have the chance on donating to me with the Ko-Fi and such, please do. I would be more glad for your support. Even by just saying like you guys' condolences or cares in any way possible, I would gladly thank you all for this. I also want to give my gigantic special thank you to Lotsu, Frosters, JD and Gaming for actually spreading the word because if not for them, I would have not gotten at least something here or at least helped them. I really want to thank you guys for spreading the word and also to the people who donated during the time when the living was, well, actually, when we were in the funeral. I want to thank you guys so much for at least giving me some help. I really wish I would give you guys back something like a commission or something. I want to at least. But you guys' help, it means a lot to me. But at the same time, I really want to give you guys something back. I just want to find a way. So please, if you guys still want to support me, please go to my Ko-Fi or just by watching and saying or supporting me, whatever I do, is already a big help for me. And as for the Ko-Fi, by the way, I also want to remind you guys that my Ko-Fi is mainly for me doing commissions. You guys might see me do some other artworks over there or like something. I typically don't really do like artworks in particular, but I always wanted to like try. I decided to open commissions as like after like actually for 2 years. I haven't done commissions in like 2 years. The first time when I did them, they weren't great, but the second one, I really wish that the person that asked me to do it did not do that, but hey, at least I got some support. But again, I'm so sorry that I sound like a little bit, I'm both sick, but I'm also very emotionally fragile because I'm not really great with words. I wanted to be a little bit more positive with this one, but all I can say is expect more though. What you see right now, me will be forever be and will be grateful towards you guys supporting me no matter what I do. I will be doing more streams, but I would not be sure if my streams are gonna be great or not. But I always wanted to see some I always wanted to be happy to be helping other people's content. Even it's for JD, for Frost, sometimes Lotsu, or just being there for everybody as much as I can. Chaotic, trash talky, femboy. I always wanted to see people smile. So, I wanted to say my thanks. I sincerely hope that 2026 would be a better year for you, me, and the rest of the world. Hope is the one thing I wanted to give. A big heart, and I care for as much as I can. So, thank you. So now, what am I gonna do now? Well, again, I will be writing up a live stream tomorrow and get to see you guys join me on that one. You guys might see something new, you might see something not, I don't know. Anyways, I guess that's pretty much an update here. Anyways, if you guys are watching this as a VOD right now, again, you guys can take a look at my Ko-Fi. You can guys just like donate to me for the remaining funeral funds, or just wait for me to make a new live stream tomorrow. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next live stream or video that I do. Thank you guys so much for taking the time of your day, morning, evening, or afternoon. Take care, buds. Mordo over and out. And if you guys are seeing this as simple chat going offline. Again, thank you guys so much for your support, and I really appreciate on you guys actually helping me in the very, very darkest of days, even if it's just a really small amount. Thank you. Mordo over and out for reals. Bye.